Hello everybody, what's up? BP, I just texted you. Rebecca, I just texted you. Pookie Puppy, I didn't text you, but I talked to you the other day. Hello, welcome. Come on in, gather around. How's everyone doing? All right, we're gonna cover a couple different things. I don't know, when I hit the exhaustion point, I'll go ahead and say goodbye, but we're gonna cover a couple things and get back on track from what we left off yesterday. And when you have 13, 14 dogs, half of them are rescue dogs, it's a very busy place. And so forgive me for being behind on coming live. It's just been very exhausting. If you happen to be in the local Texas area, Fort Worth, Texas, please come out, volunteer to walk some dogs. Come out and get a job, apply for a job. I need you. And then sign up for my meetup group so you can start learning grooming or different parts of grooming, brushing, walking. You can start learning some things. It's on meetup.com. It's called Dog, Pet, Cat, Everything, okay? So check it out. Classes will be posted soon and you can come and join some of those classes. Some of those will be live, some of those will be on Zoom, so you can join no matter where you're at and listen. And then some of the educational videos will be posted soon on Patreon, so you can have a membership on Patreon and directly learn different skill sets that I'm going to teach, because I have to leave something behind when I go, and that will be with you guys, okay? So, hey, what's up you guys? Thanks for watching. Can you hear me okay? And can I get a mic check that does my voice look like it matches the screen? It would be good to know so that I can talk with my mask on if it doesn't. But we have a lot to cover. It's way past dinner. So we're looking at 7:10 p.m. I may go crashing because I've been here since 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. I may crash at any minute. You might see the energy just start to be depleting me, but that's probably because I need some dinner. So we've got Angel in here. She is a rescue. She was picked up near a 7-Eleven. If you don't know her backstory, you can go watch a bunch of videos of her backstory with me, and you can, on my channel, you might be able to type in Dee Croy Rescue, Dee Croy My Favorite Groomer Rescue, My Favorite Groomer Pit, My Favorite Groomer Pit Mix. You might be able to see some of her shorts. Just scroll and look for the pit bull looking dog, and she is one of the smartest dogs I've ever met. She's right now sniffing out the area, letting me know it stinks in here because I had to spray all my tools. And even Doodle, female Doodle, came in here and started sneezing. So I can tell you for a fact that my dogs do not like the smell of this, and neither do I. Look, she left. She left the room, okay? This stuff is super potent. I'm going to tell you right now, it's super potent to you, your dogs. We need it, but it's potent. So if you, I can smell it in the air. All I did was spray my scissors and blades. So what do I recommend to avoid having to use that so much during a grooming process or before you bring the dogs in and out? What I recommend is you actually get extra blades. You buy a lot of blades. One box. Two are in this box. It's a brand new box. Three boxes of blades right here. And I'm nowhere near grooming 8 to 10 dogs a day like I was before. You need blades if you're going to do this for a living or even do this as a hobby. Get yourself a blade per month until you have maybe 10 to 13 blades. BP, woohoo! I seen that red pop up with balloons. You need 10 blades is what I recommend that you have when you're working on more than just one dog. Yep, that means two. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your neighbor's dogs, your friend's dogs. 13 is about how many 10 blades I have any given time. Can you see here what is going on over there? So are you like, you don't want to come in here because of the spray? Is that what, or what's going on there? You don't like the spray? It's funky monkey, right? You're going to just hang out there and listen to all the education that I'm giving you guys? Oh, okay. Do you want to come inside here? Or you want to wait? Do you want to come inside and sit? You may. You may. Okay, so you're going to come in a little bit. All the way. You already scoped out the whole room. You're wagging your tail, so you're happy. Do you want to just, you can rest right there on the bed. It's okay, go lay down. Your whole body's shaking because you're happy now? I love you too, girl. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you too. Oh my gosh, yes, I love you too. Yes, I do. I do. I love you. You did so good today. You did so good. Yes, I do. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, hi, baby girl. Hi. You want to say hello to YouTube? Is that what you want to do? You want some loving for YouTube? Is that what it is? Is that, oh, Doodle, you ready for a groom? Doodle, you're coming first. Okay, go out there. Go out there, wait for me. Thanks, I had to capture that on video. Thank you so much for letting me get that. Thanks for letting me get that, girl. Sometimes I know I talk to dogs better than I talk to humans, and I be talking to y'all all the time, so I don't even know what to say right now, but she's back at the door watching. BP, woohoo! Thank you so much for your donation, woohoo! Everyone give thumbs up, thank you so much. Pookie Puppy, thanks for being a member. BP, yeah, what are you doing? You're outdoing yourself today. Thank you so much with your little CBD. Oh man, anyway, my point is, have some blades, okay? Buy some blades. Check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com for your blades. You know I'm always going to say that. Literally, it's the only way we stay in business. We're a very small, veteran-owned business. All right, I'm going to cover something that we don't normally cover, so I'm going to cover that today. Let me get a razor blade for that. And we're going to go straight into grooming Doodle. I may not bathe her online, but she'll get a bath after I get off the live. Same thing with boy Doodle. We'll just see how my energy goes. And then I really want to get Spot in here because we weren't able to do him last night. Real quick though, because we did introductions last night, and tonight we're just going to get him on the table, do some pads, blah, 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 and then get him in a bath. Spot especially, he's got some like grease from the car. I don't know. He's partying underneath the cars. If you ever did that, raise your hand. When you were growing up, you were laying up under some cars partying and stuff like that. He has been partying under some cars. He really needs a bath. So let's go. Let me get a razor blade and I'm going to show you a couple things before we get started. All right, you guys ready for this? First, I want to tell you tonight's promo code. I don't normally do this, but the number 10, T-E-N. This is tonight's promo code. It's $10 off 100. That's a pretty good deal. myfavoritegroomer.com. Subtotal has to be 100 and you use that promo code. Today is 4th August 2023. If you guys can help me remind myself to show you guys about every hour. T-E-N at myfavoritegroomer.com. Use that promo code, order tonight, order at least $100 and you will get $10 off 100. Okay. Why am I telling you that? Because I'm about to show you some tools that I think are really important, but I'm also going to just show you how to open them. Who does that? No one shows you how to open these tools. I open these tools all the time, and I literally have a reaction from, I have no nails at all, so I'm having a reaction to something. My nails are not growing back the same, and so I can't even like use my nails to do nothing. So when you get a new product from me, especially like say, like this guy, we're going to talk about this guy. This is my favorite now for the last few years. When they came out with it right after 2020, everybody copies everybody. Honestly, it is the truth. So they look kind of like wall, but they're not. They are a different strength, and they may last longer than your walls because with me using a wall guard, the spring inside pops out all the time. I remember I would be outside doing a outdoor nail trim and doing a sanitary cut on a hairy dog with the guard on, and boom, the guard pops off, the spring goes flying, and that is not going to happen with these Andis guards, okay? Their spring is tucked in tight, and you can't even touch it. I mean, the spring inside, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, just order yourself the Andis version, okay? So I'm going to have to open this because I have 2 packs all the time at one time, and I have my other, I took it from here, put it in my car, it's ready to go. You should, if you're grooming dogs for a living, for profit, and trying to pay bills, you have a set of everything in your car to do the job of everything that you need to do. You may not do the bath and you may not do the blow dry, but if someone said, hey, can you do something right now? And I will be like, yes, I can. I have everything to do. And guess what else? Business-wise, I will sell everything I have. You want my camera? There's a price, but I'll sell it to you. You want everything in my bag? Yes, here's the kit. What do you want? Here you go, X dollars. So I have sold like my beginner, the first brush I ever had, actually it fell in the trash, I didn't know, and it got taken out. But the second brush I ever had, I sold it. The first comb I ever had, I sold it. If I'm working on your dog in the middle of wherever I'm at and you need that tool, I'm gonna sell it to you. Because then I can call Dee and get another one. You know what I'm saying? So sell it as a business, and you should think like that. And then when you sell one, you come back and buy two. And then when you sell another one, you come back and buy one, and then you just have the rotation of one, right? You always have one to sell. If you are doing business and you're pulling up, this is going into business coaching, my bad. If you're pulling up into someone's house and you don't have a shampoo that you're using and try to sell it, you're missing out on profits. You should have a bottle of what you use and try to off-sell it to that client because you're using it. So then why not have them buying from you instead of just leaving you and going somewhere else and buying the shampoo and buying a whole different scent, something you don't even like. So I recommend picking up one, Bianca, I don't want to get it wrong, let me get to the file, hold on. Okay, Brianna out of Alabama, thank you so much for all your pet silk orders. I'm her, seriously, over 5 years now at least, she's my #1 pet silk buyer. She uses pet silk in her entire business with me. She buys 5-6 gallons at a time. She is my #1 buyer with pet silk. She doesn't, I don't think I see her reselling yet, but she should have the opportunity to, because if you're using it, your client smells it, you should want them to buy it as well and use it on their dog because it smells so good and it retains so long when you do the conditioner, shampoo, and the spritzer, and even add the liquid silk. If you do that, you potentially could tell your client, this is gonna smell great in 2 weeks. No lie, I'm gonna tell you that, I know that for a fact. On my faith, in 2 weeks, if she's running out in the rain, she comes back in, she's gonna smell like pet silk. That's exactly what I want. I want that to retain as long as possible. So, business-wise, these are things I hopefully am hitting on the head, like, you know what, we should be doing that. And you start off slow. Don't be Dee where I've got thousands of dollars locked into inventory. Start off slow. Rotate 1 or 2, buy 4. Rotate 2, buy 2. Rotate 2, buy 2, until you get to a point where they're coming back regularly for snacks, treats, food, shampoo, conditioner, little toothpaste, eye wash, stuff like that, okay? Good advice to you if you're wanting to start a business or you already have one. Next, let's go ahead into the guard set because I need some of these. Last night I had to pull like a really old one that I had tucked away. When you get this guard set in the mail from me, that you can get at myfavoritegroomer.com, please hit that like button if you're joining. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget our promo code at myfavoritegroomer.com tonight is TEN. When you get this is how you open it, okay? No one taught me how to open this. I just kind of studied it every time I opened it, and I opened it a lot to send it to Australia because Australia has such a high shipping. We're talking $60 for 3 pounds or less. This is what you do. You take the back of the box, okay? And this can cut you, all right? So you take the back of the box and you cut the square out here. Just cut that square out. Careful. Right there, I got an edge open, okay? Now I'm going to take my finger and kind of see where else I missed because I can't quite tell. So right here. Okay, hold on, right there. That's open, great. So I'm opening it there, releasing it. That's still kind of stuck, that's okay. We're going to now turn it over upside down and let that slide out. Okay, there's your set now. All right, and then I like to keep these things. One, I file the warranties and all that in a file or on top of the file so that I can file it later, like years and years later. I take that off. I'm gonna pop that 5 guard out, which I wish they didn't do that. Don't do that. If you wanna know, if someone professional is watching my video and you want me to show you how to do your packaging, please call me, because I'm a shipper and I can tell you where you mess up. As soon as this gets hit, that whole front case, this case cracks. So why would we do that? We should not be doing that. We should not, this is not the case you guys should be using, but hey, I'm hoping it's recyclable. So we're throwing that in the recycle bin. Now we're going to take our, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but you could, when I open it for a client, I give them all this. It tells them where things are, the warranty, blah, 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 okay? So you can cut that and put that in there if you want to do that. I'm not going to do it now on my table, but I'm going to cut this with the guide chart, which I'll zoom in, and you can later come back to this, pause, and take a picture and print it. Or take a screenshot and print it. And have it memorize it. Okay? And if you don't memorize it like me, I have too much in my mind to memorize anymore. I just know what I need to do when it comes to what someone wants. If you want half off the dog, I know exactly what blade to grab. I don't really go by numbers. I know kind of what they do. And you're welcome to do that too. If you know, if I said, hey, it depends on the dog, right? It depends on how long the hair is, right? So you can't just guess like, I want this. But you can say, I want a quarter off. I want a half inch off. I want 1 inch off. You can do that. And that's why it's best to memorize it. But it's okay if you don't. You don't have to memorize it. It's right here. And if you cut this around and get it to fit right in there, it'll be right on top of the box. And so when you're using it, you're going to put it right here like that, okay? You're going to put that right there and have it up there. At least once a week, if not every time you're grooming, you're going to want to go ahead and spray this down. Take your toothbrush, the cleaning toothbrush, and really get inside there. It really does hold dirt and debris from the coat inside the comb, okay? It really does. We did a cleaning like that. I do it as often as I should, but it's true. Now, when you get a blade, this is not a blade, but this is a cutting edge. When you get a blade or a cutting edge, you're going to do the same concept of that, what we just did on opening this. You're going to be like, how do I get this open? Because the sides are also tight. You are going to take your razor, and you are going to cut all the way around this inside edge here. Just like that. I'm not going to open this because I don't need it. But you can get a new cutter and slide this in. This medium cutter is for a 10 blade. And you can tell on the back what it's for, excuse me. It says medium, oh it isn't. This medium cutter is for your 50S, 40, and 50s, okay? So this is that 40 blade for your pads. So you cut all the way around here, open it up, pop it out, don't drop it. It is porcelain, it's ceramic, so it will drop and crack and break, okay? Be careful, and then that's how you open those babies. Now I'm gonna put this, I'm going to cut this down later on some cardboard. Maybe I won't get it out there. What's in there? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I really want to cut it down, so we'll do that later. But I'm going to get to work, so we're going to put this over here and have it ready. Okay, so we'll keep those. We're going to put that back. All right, tonight's promo code TEN at myfavoritegroomer.com. Today is 4th August 2023. $10 off 100. We're going to use, this is a really old Bravura, but I still like it. Put this up. Guess what? Rebecca and her daughter, the grooming team out of San Diego, ordered this clipper. I have to say, I think it's awesome. It's a bit heavy since I have carpal tunnel in both of my hands, but I have used it on a whim. And when I need to use it outside in the middle of like, hey, can I do this trim, a sanitary trim right outside with a dog that's not vaccinated or a dog that has fleas, boom, it works. So you're going to get this clipper, you're going to charge it for 24 hours before you use it. Rebecca, I charged yours guys this clipper already because I like to travel and sell. So when I took it to Hawaii, I already charged it 24 hours. So all you need to do is just charge it up to use. So it'll be all green here when it's fully charged, and then I like to say unplug it. Don't leave it on a charger 24/7. So that means you got to kind of plan your charging and when you're grooming. So it is true that you can just, when you start your van, it's already charging, but as long as it's fully charged, and then when you turn off your van, it actually turns off. So don't leave this like your cell phone on 24 hours a day, or the battery life will start to drain fast. Batteries, I haven't checked their rates yet. I don't even know. You have to be able to change this battery. I don't even know what the rates on these batteries would be. I would say pretty much close to $69.99, but I haven't even looked it up, and maybe I should. But pick you up one right now with that discount code. These are awesome. It's a little heavy. It's good for a beginner groomer because if you haven't trained yourself to use something like the 5-speed already, it won't be too much to relearn. Once you are going from a 5-speed into something like this, the on and off buttons are different. I don't like the positions of them. The speed button is different. I don't like to, I have to stop and move my speed. I don't like to do that. I like to play it like a guitar, like boom, I can just turn the on and off with my thumb, and I can't do that here. So that's not my favorite part of this clipper, but the other one is purple, and as well, they're both very pretty designs. We're covering a lot, I told you, right? Are you guys taking notes? You might have to come back and take some notes. So, it's a little heavy. It's very diverse. It does not have a power cord ability. You could diverse, meaning I could take it where I need to take it. I can take it to Hawaii and groom on the beach. I mean, I literally can do that. I think you would probably be running out of time at 4 to 5 hours. You might be out of time. 3 hours, you might be feeling some change in the battery level, but the beginning 1 hour, you're good to go. Like boom, good to go. Groom, 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 put it back on the charger. All right, let's move on from this. So I have this here. I'm going to use this for my Doodle. The reason why I invented the Groom loop cover is because all of my heavy, big dogs, rescues or not, if they are sinking their head down on the rope, they naturally will choke themselves, and I hated seeing that. I would see it on aggressive dogs. There's not much I can do because it's easier to slip and slide on leather than it is the rope itself, the Groom loop itself, which is like a rope, okay? But you can get the Groom loop covered right now. There's limited amounts because Betty and I were making them, and rest in peace, Betty, you're always with me, but I really need to get these manufactured, and now I have to, right? Because we were doing that kind of together. So you will do this. You take your Groom loop. Instead of watching a standard poodle hang their head for a 3-hour groom or blow dry, you can now let them rest their neck. And you'll see that when we get my Doodle on the table. So you take your Groom loop, you open these buckles, you slide your Groom loop in, you center your hook, you put the Groom loop into this round circle so it stays tight and doesn't move around a lot. You tighten it back, like tighten this on the other side, and then you buckle this in, and then we're gonna put her head there. Now, if you have an aggressive dog, a leather is gonna make it much smoother to pull, the head will pull out and bite you. So that's why I don't use this with a lot of aggressive animals, but big animals like standard poodles that are very smart, they're going to listen to you, they're going to obey, they're sometimes already trained. They're running around at shows all colorful, looking beautiful, and they're trained, and they will stand still for you, but they will hang their head after being on the table for 3 to 5 hours. And I'll say that because coloring a dog can take a very long time, if not many, many, many days to color. So why not allow them to rest their head? And you can do that with this, or you can just let them lay all the way down, right? Okay, so we're gonna use this on female Doodle, which she's coming in just a second. We've had a stint of off and on water problems here where at my location. We hopefully are done with it. We got the email tonight. It was supposed to be back on at 5 a.m. For 2 weeks we've had water problems. A main line break will cause that, and there's nothing you can do about it. So Doodles are way behind grooming because of that stint. On top of that, there's many animals here being cared for, so we really need to take care of them now. So female Doodle, you can see their hair is not even grown out, but because our Texas heat, last night we're talking about 105 at 2 in the morning, it's been really hot here. So even though they have short hair, they are gonna get a haircut. They are hot in 10 minutes outside. So summer cuts, here we come. Female Doodle is out there waiting as well. I have one more thing we're gonna talk about before we get her on the table. She'll jump up here. Okay, so I want to say they're about 2.5 years old right now. If I'm wrong, oh my gosh, don't get mad at me. Born February. I picked them up in February. December 2020. So are they going on 3 years old? December 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. So yeah, so this year they'll be 3 years old, so they're 2.5. Boy Doodle, female Doodle are brother and sister, and when I got them from Seattle, and the breeder gave me, you can't assume unless you know the facts. You don't know the facts, don't assume. You can ask and I might not answer, but don't assume anything about anything because you don't know. So I picked up the 2 Doodles, If you don't know their story, you can't assume. You can't assume I bought them. You can't assume they were gifted to me. You can't assume I don't know what I'm talking about. You can't assume nothing. You don't know. You just purely don't know. So I have 2 Doodles that I picked up in Seattle. I love the breeder. She's a very, I cherish you, Amy. Thank you so much for all that you do. I just love her. And so I picked them up and I got sent home with some dog food. She was nice enough to do that for me. I don't want to say I even knew what dog food it was, okay? So then 2.5 years have gone by, and we finished that puppy food, whatever dog food that was, and I put them on what I sell and what I like and what I think is awesome. And why do I think it's awesome? I sell Earthborn Holistic. I also sell canned Waruva for dogs that are senior citizens that can't chew food like they normally can because it's soft food. But the Earthborn Holistic brand I carry is dry food, and it is grain-free. It's like I do the turkey instead of the chicken. I also have Brownie, who's allergic to poultry. I have him on the fish one. About a year and a couple months ago, female Doodle was out playing in the dry summer. My grass turned to hay, and it was a bad day. She started squinting her eye that night. And I knew that, wow, something happened. I saw her rolling in the hay out there in my grass. And I thought to myself, wow, this is a really bad day for you. So I was like, okay, maybe you have an allergy reaction to all that rolling around you were doing out there. So time goes by, her eyes like got this mucus stuff coming out of it. I'm doing my own treatments. I sell eye wash, I'm using that. I get some other eye stuff. I do some research. I do my own little thing for 6 months. She wasn't colored. I didn't color her until later. With the eye issue, I ended up coloring her anyway. And I would get flack about don't color your dog, or your dog's color. That's color causing problems with your dog's eye. Those are all false. So I start going to a veterinarian, and the veterinarian says you should see an ophthalmologist. And then blah, blah, blah. Over $4,000 later with female Doodle, I am back at, you won't believe it. Does anyone want to guess? It isn't 100% fixed yet, but it was miraculous what happened when I decided to go back to the breeder and ask her what she was feeding the food, which has grain in it, by the way. And after 3 days of moving her over, transitioning her into the new food, which I did this jump start fast so she wouldn't have diarrhea on the transition. If you want to ask me how, book a call. So I moved her, no diarrhea. We did, within 3 days I switched her food, but there's a way you have to do it, and you may not like to hear it, so you have to book a call. MyFavoriteGroomer.com says call in the search, and then book it. $9 for a call. How do you transition the food for a dog without diarrhea if you have to do it fast? And why did we do it fast? Because she was having allergy problems for over 1.5 years, and I wanted to see if this was our last chance hope. Before we go and spend $2,500 at a local allergy specialist for dogs, which I don't even spend that much on my own dental cleanings, okay, which I need. Dental cleanings and root canals, I don't even spend that on myself. So I get the dog food that the breeder was feeding when she was born. Within 3 days of switching over, there's immediate impact. How much did I say I spent already on veterinarians and ophthalmologists? We're on 3 different eye drops. The eye drops didn't do well for 6 months. We were in there every month getting a new eye drop. We were having bad mucus days. Things I learned about eye problems. 1, if the eye is gunky and nasty and goopy and smells fishy and all this yellow green stuff, you know what happens when the eye is really dry and not producing tears on its own? The eye will actually start generating anything in order to lubricate the eye. What? It will generate mucus, pus, yellow gunk, smelly stuff just to keep the eye lubricated. So even if you're using an eye drop off of Amazon or an eye wash from MyFavoriteGroomer.com, if your dog's eyes just don't generate tears, those will not work. Those are washes. You need a lubricating, you need an eye drop, you need medicinal eye drops, okay, from an ophthalmologist. But what if all of that could have been prevented by just returning to the original food that the dog's body and the mom of the dog's body was used to. So we will know within the next 6 months, if 3 to 6 months, if really the transition off of the old food, even though it was grain-free, onto the grain-containing food that the original breeder was using on their breed genetics, on their breed bodies, is really the ultimate fix. So when we get on the table, she still has a little eye like that, but it is 1,000 times better than it was a year and a half ago, and I spent a lot of money to be right back here just changing her food. So I challenge you to listen to what I have been through with my female Doodle. And boy Doodle has no problems with his eyes, but boy Doodle has hot spots. So I'm transitioning both of them, same bloodline, back to the original breeder's food, and we will know as I study what's going on with the both of them over the next 3 to 6 months, and then we'll be back with you. But watch what happens in that. And I really needed you, the true fan listening for the educational side of what I do, to know that, because if you see it with your clients, you now have information you can share. When it comes to eye problems, I do recommend an ophthalmologist. You may have to get a referral from a veterinarian, or just call and say, can I come in without a referral? Money is money, money is to be made with referrals. So go figure. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I did find one here that did not need a veterinarian referral. I'll break that down for you. What does that mean? I go to see my veterinarian needs to refer me to an ophthalmologist. I call the ophthalmologist won't see me unless I have a written referral from a veterinarian, so which means I have to go to the first veterinarian first, have them charge me an exam fee, maybe give me some medicine, maybe give an opportunity for the eye to fix under their care with their income and their money and my bill there, steroids, pills, antibiotics, all that stuff, all that, before the ophthalmologist in your local area might even look at you. You have to do that first. So that's the referral. So then you have to do all that money first, instead of just going, you know what, you're right, I'm just gonna go straight over to the ophthalmologist, and sometimes they won't let you do that. So if they don't, you might find it's cheaper to just go bounce over to the next city near you. Maybe you're in a small town, maybe they don't have a lot of ophthalmologists there, and you have to go down to the next city anyway. Might as well call for an ophthalmologist that doesn't require a referral. Okay, hopefully this helps you learn some things if you're working with dogs anyway, or even your own dog. When I go to take female Doodle to this, I call her a bunch of names, and that's one of them. When I go to take her to the ophthalmologist, it's busy all the time. They're 3 to 6 months to get an appointment sometimes, and the dog allergist is 5 months out to be seen. There are a lot of people going there with these problems, so I really want to put this out there. They're obviously booked busy day in and day out, and I wish someone would have just said, hey, did you get it from a breeder? Why don't we go back to the original dog food for 3 to 6 months first, and here's some eye drops just to relieve her eyes right now, but let's really go back to that and see if that helps you. We'll see. Okay, let's get her in here. I plan on doing a 7-blade all over, but let's see how she looks and what's going on with that. Thank you so much for listening, you guys. Please hit that like button. 29 of you guys out there for sure watching. People come in and out. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like, and don't forget tonight's promo code is TEN. Today is 4 August. It's only going to be out there for a minute. So TEN. 4th August, myfavoritegroomer.com, okay? Don't forget. Hey girlfriend, you ready? Come on. You ready to get in there? Oh, you're sleeping? Come here, baby. Let me see your eye. There you go. Okay. Let's go. Come on. Let's get up there. Let's go get a groom. We've been needing to groom you for weeks. So I'm going to wear gloves so I don't get splinters. I'm going to wear a face mask so I don't get all the hair into my lungs while I'm breathing it in as I'm shaving it all off. And let's get started. I'm going to say this one's clean. I washed this one last night, I think. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. Up. Go up. girl. Turn around for me, okay? I just woke her up. She's sleeping. You sleeping? Aww. I'm turning you around, okay? Okay, let's do this. Whew, she needs a haircut. Say, hey girl, were you sleeping? Were you sleeping? Oh, I love you. I love you. Let's get going, okay? So we can get everybody done, maybe? You and your brother? All right, 7 blade, ultra edge, 5 speed. It's not great for them. Alyssa, what is she talking about? With that donation, I cannot lose steam. Laugh out loud. Amen, BP. I think we can all agree DD rocks. Thanks, Pookie. Eat Jello for nails, it works. Okay, but Jello's on the way. I'm doing it right now. Tonight, I'm going to get some Jello. I love Jello. Rebecca, what's up? BP, 4K. What does that mean? Alyssa, it's not great for them. I have a Frenchie. Alyssa said, I don't see what Alyssa said. Alyssa. Oh, I don't see Alyssa's 37 watching. What's up? Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and let's get her down to a 7 blade. Let's go. We have all these. Yeah, we do. Everything's all right. All right, baby girl. I'm gonna start on this side, okay? Hey. Hey, you. Hey, baby. Start on this side, okay? You guys get a close up. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Okay. I'm going to check something here. What's our next holiday coming up? What colors are the next holiday that's coming up? Labor Day. Would you do red, white, and blue? There's so much hair, I don't even swipe it, you know, as I'm going. I just have to take this whole barrel and throw it away. I want to say I usually like to do 4 guard on her, but it's just been too much. I'm just too busy, you know, and it's so hot as well, so it just makes sense to just take this down a bit and not have to worry about it too much anytime soon. I know some of you guys are not going to hang out all night. That's okay. If you guys got to go to sleep and stuff like that, go ahead, you know. So the best thing to do here is so that you don't have to go up and down, up and down. So we're going to slide on over to the other side. Is that okay? See here. That's okay. I'm going to take a second 7 blade to start off cool on this end. Go back to this. There you go. So if you're asking why she's standing so still compared to so many dogs that I groom, we started grooming her at 3 months old. 3 months. Her first bath was actually when I picked her up at the hotel. The first bath was at the hotel where we picked her up. You know, like I didn't pick her up at the hotel, but you get what I'm saying, right? She's so good because she has been being groomed her whole life. So some of you guys are wondering, how soon should you start? You should start immediately. You should start bringing in tools. You should start laying this next to them. You should be rubbing this on their body. You know, you should, if you're not a groomer, you got to get these tools, you know. You got to start doing some things, especially doodles, where there's a lot of brush need, obviously. There's a lot of things that you need to do for your dog at home. Purposely resting here. So you're going to have to get them. Prepare. For a doodle, check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com, and don't forget, use the promo code tonight, TEN. You're gonna get a brush, you're gonna get a comb, you're gonna get leave-in conditioner, you're gonna get shampoo, conditioner, you're gonna get maybe liquid silk, you're gonna get everything you get, you're gonna get one time. The stuff that is gonna run out, you're gonna have to order again, but the tools are gonna be one time, unless you lose it or let the dog chew it up, which I've seen happen. Okay? You're gonna get those tools one time and have it last as long as possible. Hey, Megan. I'm gonna do that. Let me finish here. Let me finish here. I'm going to switch back to our first 7 blade, which is pretty cool right now. Look how tall you are. Look how tall you are. Get some water. You can get your favorite water bottle at myfavoritegroomer.com. Let's put some water in the air here. Is it time for you to go up? Move you up? Right here where you're at the knee, you can kind of hit some reverse so that you're not like boom, 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 boom on the bone of the knee. You can kind of hit some reverse if that curly hair is just sticking out. Hit some reverse there, real lightly, skim it, and then come back and take it down. Alright, we're going to switch blades. Third 7 blade, okay? This is my third 7 blade. Let's finish back here, okay? Good girl. Good girl. You're doing so good. On the top of the feet, you might as well just come back with your 10 blade because you're going to have to scissor it anyway. So we'll just don't do too much work there so we don't waste time. So we're going to come back with the 10 blade on that. For efficiency, I want to put my trash in the front. Instead of doing that now, I'm going to finish this leg back here. You okay? Can I have it? Can I have it? There's areas I know I have to come back with a 10 blade. I'm not going to stay here too long because I have to come back with a 10 blade. So 10 blade here, 10 blade under there, 10 blade all up under there, 10 blade on the armpits. So we'll come up and do the front now. That way I can pull her foot forward and get all the hair in the trash as much as I can. It is warm. At this point, like if you still, in my head I'm thinking this, right? So at this point, if you want to brush this out, if it's not too tangled, and you want to save that for coloring later once she's cleaner, she has to be cleaner, in my opinion, cleaner, dry completely, and then we can like leave this for color it, and then you won't even be able to, it'll just be nice and normal, and then with color, boom. So you can color that right there. You're welcome to get some color at myfavoritegroomer.com as well. We do carry the Opals brand, and we are a wholesaler. On to the first 7 blade. Let's see if it's cooled down yet. Yep, it's good enough. potentially, you see what I'm doing here? You can leave some hair here on the front. It looks different now. You wouldn't like ideally do that, but if you're gonna color, that way you don't have to color down to the skin if you don't want to, but you can apply some color on her feet, trim it up, and that's after. Since I let her air dry for the most part, it would be a whole nother day, okay? But you can prep for that. You can now prep for that if you want to. Let's just check and see if that's something we want to do. Let's just check with our brush and comb real quick before we go into our tin blade. Brush and comb. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Let me see. You look up. Look up. See, she would be hanging her neck right now, right? Check between her toes if you can. My tummy is definitely growling. Okay, we're going to take that down short since you got kind of messy stuff going on back there. Put that arm right in front of you if it's in the way. Just act like it's a part of you. Do you hear my tummy? Let me see, let me come this way. Hold on, hold on. Just easy peasy, easy peasy. You see? Check it for any knots or something you missed. Angel, she's just standing there watching us. You see? Go that way, go that way. Up, up, up. Good girl. Let's go stretch, stretch. Good girl, let me see. We're going to prep this area for a little bit of color. Okay. I've done her face so many different times, I know now what I like best on her face. And so I need to brush this out first to do it right, and let's see if I can definitely brush through everything. If I can't brush through this short hair, then I know a little few tricks I'm going to show you to knock out some of the tangles in there. I'm going to do a little bit of leave-in conditioner. in one of my favorite spray bottles. You can do squirt, squirt, or the big long spray if you want. I love those. I read an article that said dogs don't want you to touch their head, but you can see I pet her head a lot. She comes up to me and I pet her head a lot. I'm like, that can't be true. She lets me pet her head all the time. Like it's her go-to, you know? She doesn't seem to not like it. So you can see when you pet their head a lot, I should be brushing every night, but I can't. I don't have the time. Some nights I don't go to sleep till 2:30 in the morning or 3. It depends on the workload, and so it's just, it is what it is. Miss Dee Dee needs help. I've had a lot of people come in and out this year. No one stayed. No one stayed long enough. Let the brush do the work. I'm not pushing hard or slamming it. I'm just letting the bristles that are angled bristles, and they're strong bristles. You're not sloppy, slidey ones like that little shaper brush I use. Let the brush do the work. I like to use my comb to clean out my brush. I have to separate where I'm starting so I know where I need to go. If I just start brushing her whole face, I'm not getting every single hair. And you need to determine, like, you need to get all these little hairs in there. You can come back, check with your comb, get your brush kit at myfavoritegroomer.com. Little by little until it's all brushed. See that you can see exactly where my brush is brushing, this little tiny piece right there. How many thumbs up? She's doing so good for this, isn't she? Both of us, man. Look at your face, girl. Oh my goodness. This is just her head. You see why we did a 7 blade? Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. Hit that like button, subscribe and share. And let me just remind you, tonight's promo code on myfavoritegroomer.com is 10 off of 100. Pick up your clipper, your blades, myfavoritegroomer.com. The promo code is TEN, just for tonight. You know, today I was confirming some vaccination records on a client. And you know, there was a charge for mosquito spray, like mosquito vaccination for the dog, and I thought, I've never seen that. It wasn't heartworm, it was mosquito spray. Mosquito, I gotta go look again. I have it. I'll look and double check, but I was never seen that before in my life. Is it little? Let me see. Is Shimmy out there yet? There's something in there. Okay, got it. Good girl. Good girl. Get your water, still sticking to me a little bit here. So let's start down here. Notice I changed this brush going sideways so that I can get that little part of the brush where I need to brush, not up in her eyeball. Brushing every little hair back now. girl. Good girl. Check it over. Some of this food stuff we can get out with scissors. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. See this side. Something right here. Good girl. You're doing so good. We're almost done. We're almost done. Let me see. I like to put my finger a little bit over the nose if I feel like I might scratch it by going fast. Because the brush is larger than her face, you know? Well, there's a nice one right there, let me see. Little by little, get every hair in there. Rebecca, are you still out there? I don't know how you guys be grooming all day and then you want to come watch me groom. That's crazy right there. You don't have to hang out, you know, you can go rest, sleep, watch some TV. You know what I mean? Anybody else too is grooming all day and then you're watching me? Oh gosh, no, it's Friday night too, you should be partying. Be like, no, Dee Dee, this is my party. Let me see. Let me see. There you go. Good girl. That's been a while coming, hasn't it? We do eye drops like 10 times a day, so there's that problem. We had to change her food, there's that problem. Oh gosh. So much going on. This little, see how fat this is? When something's fat, there's usually a problem. Angel is snoring out there, I can hear her. Let me see, I'm almost done with this piece. Just cut that sucker, you know, cut it in half and see both tips of the scissor out of the hair, so that way you know you're not even messing with the skin. Both tips of the scissor seeable, so you know you're not messing with skin. Let me see. Oh, finally. Finally, girl. Okay, all right, let's take a look. Wait. Can you stand up for me? Thank you. Let's take a look at what we're going to do, okay? All right, now we got your face a little fluffy. Okay, let's go a little higher with your neck here so we can kind of get a face level, or you can squat to get a better look. Okay. Oh, you're so cute, your face. All right, let's clean up your eyes a little bit so that when we do those eye drops every day, we can get this so your eyes, the hair doesn't go in your eye, okay? So we'll push this forward here. Let's take a look at what we got going on. I got my bubble tip scissor just to kind of get in there. We tried to experiment, at least I tried to help her do, with the eye drops, I tried to take her eyelashes all the way down to nothing. I did not like that because when the hair is growing back, it's growing right into her eyeball. Just the way she has a slanted eye. So I was like, that's horrible. I could see her blinking and it would just go, the blink would go in her eye. So I've now determined that leaving her eyelashes longer so that they're out and away, even if they curl under, I can hurry up and curl them out and they're not pokey. You know, like when you shave your legs and they're starting to grow back and it pokes everything. So I don't want that poking in her eye because she does have that issue with her eye not generating enough tears right now. So those of you guys watching, 2090, he goes, hey, what's up? Thanks for being here. Subscribe, like, share, and don't forget tonight's promo code at myfavoritegroomer.com is TEN, $10 off 100. So what I want to do is not take her eyelashes down super short, okay? We do want to tunnel this out though. I want to be able to see her eyes because we are doing drops a lot every day. I want to leave that curl a little bit. I don't want it too short. Like I said, I want to be able to pop it right out of her eye if she closes it. With the eyelashes curling under, I want to pop it fast. I don't want it poking there as it grows back. Take your comb, any size comb, and pop that hair right there out. If you want, you can come with your, you can get these at myfavoritegroomer.com too, your blenders, your thinners. And we can just thin this out here and just look and see what we really want to keep or what we want to take. So you can do it slowly and not noticeable. Oh my gosh, she's so cute, man. She's so cute. You're so good and you're so cute with this whole little puppy thing now that we've brushed it out. Tell mommy, we need to keep it up, okay? Even though you're really busy, you need to put me on your schedule. Okay, I promise I'm going to put you on my schedule. If I can't, we'll just have to take it off next time, okay? It's my bad, my fault. I just leave that? Can I just leave all that? You got your eyes shut? Let me see how it's looking in there. Looks okay. Looks okay. We're getting our point scissors to take off some of this discoloration here from just saliva. Let me see, keep your mouth closed. I can't, she can open her eyes. Are you gonna open your eyes? Doodle, are you gonna open your eyes? All the way? I can't tell what I want to take off if you don't open your eyes. You silly girl. Silly girl. Can you open your eyes so I can see what I would take off? Hey, we're not done, we're not. Okay, there you go. Let me look. Okay. Okay, I gotta take some off so I can see your eyes here. Okay, thank you for coming around. Easy, easy. I'm gonna leave this puffy, is that okay? I'll leave that cute and puffy there. Okay, and we're gonna take that down a little bit there. Come in here, clear that, leave it. Oh God, you're so cute. You're so cute. can't believe you guys are hanging out with me. Isn't it late now? Thanks for hanging out. Okay, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Can I see your, yeah? Okay, so this is hanging out here. This right here. Okay. Take that a little bit more there. Whoop, better be careful, Dee Dee. You see? All right, let's go and do your pads, okay? Switch it up. We'll go do your pads right now. Take a look at what's going on there. Let's grab our 40 blade. We'll just let everything settle, and then we'll even double check tomorrow after bath and dry, air drying and stuff, where we're kind of left. Okay, so we'll do the pads now. Okay, good girl. Good girl. All right, let's get our 10 blade out. Remember all those areas I said we still need to do 10 blade? Let's get our 10 blade out, baby. Be sure you hit that like button for me, subscribe, and share, and thanks for being here tonight. If you're just getting here, don't forget, shop tonight at myfavoritegroomer.com. Get your 40 blade, 10 blade, get those clippers we talked about early on. Today's for August 2023. Promo code is TEN at myfavoritegroomer.com. First place we're going to stop with the 10 blade is the armpit. Next place is around the tummy, down where her nipples are. Her nipples are larger than usual and larger than some dogs, and so the 7 blade is not a good blade to come down and approach the nipple area. If you're a woman, you might not, men too, men have nipples. If you know what I'm talking about, you don't want a bunch of blades down there. I'm going very light, reverse, but very light. I'm not going reverse all the way to the skin. If you don't know where the nipples are, there's usually 8 nipples on a female dog. If you don't know where they're at, don't go in there full-fledged. Be gentle as if you were attacking your own nipples, okay? I'm going to zoom in and show you what I mean, because her nipples are large. And it's easy to nick a nipple if they're that large. Don't be afraid of the armpits. When my dogs lay out, they lay all the way out. Don't be afraid to really stretch and get in there, because the armpit's huge, but don't nick the skin on the armpit, okay? Don't do it. We did a 7, but I see a little bit of stuff, and you won't be able to tell as long as I don't go all the way down. We did a 7 down on the legs, but it's okay. We're going to come in color. It'll throw off anything. It'll match up once she dries, and we touch up a little bit again. Especially when you have curly hair. Curly kind of sticks out, like when you get a perm. It'll just kind of be like, why is that sticking way out there? It's just part of the perm, you know? What happened then? Oh, I went here? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. You know, kind of personal. Was that kind of personal for you? You ready for some eye drops? Okay, let me go get some eye drops. Have I been here that long with you? This is eye drops the veterinarian told me to do about 8 to 10 times a day. Just a tiny bit, because it also functions what seems like a glue. Too much will glue her eyes shut. I'll put the link to that eye solution in something. It is something you can get over the counter. In case you kind of need it and you want to try it, I'll put the link to my referral for that on the video description after we get done grooming tonight. Armpit, let's double check. Okay. Stretch. The next place, like I'm doing the tummy, right, the armpit, we saved the 10 blade for last. So right here, this is a hot spot to nick really easy. Don't go in this way because this is like a piece of paper. You don't want paper to go through your blade, okay? So this is like paper, and we want to come at it like this. If you come in this way, that's okay too, but if you go this way, you better have a dog that's not jumping around, okay? Don't nick this area. Little by little, because I can't really tell what's going on. You know, there's a lot of meat and a lot of hair. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I want to get a cooler blade for this area, so let's switch out. Let's get our second 10 blade. So the next place I'd like to use my 10 blade is all under the legs. Down in here. She's so tall, there's so many pockets up under there, like way up under there, you know? You are, you're so tall. Here, let's go back this way and look at the other side like I did with that one. Good girl. I'm gonna go back with that. I took some little knots from under her tail that had some juices and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna go do her tail, probably with a 7. So we'll come back down the tail here and do a 7 on it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I see you in the mirror. I see you. I see you. Okay, I'm gonna lower you. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Okay, put your tail down. It's okay. Okay, I like to keep my place tidy. Let's bring the trash back to the back, okay? She's been having to wear a diaper, you know, so there's lots of little tangles on her tail from putting, not a lot, but, so I'll just take it down because she has to wear a diaper every now and then. Okay, I'm gonna brush your tail. Thank you. Alright, do you think you could shower in there? In that one? You probably could, right? Here, let me check your dew claws and let me just look at your nails even though you party outside. There's not much. It's not much to take. If anything, right? Nope, nothing there. Good girl. Remember, they party on concrete. So, they're all the way down to the vein on those for sure. She does more hopping on her back legs that you can see because they're right down to the vein. Who do we have here? MP, woohoo! Thank you, MP, for the donation, woohoo! Awesome. All right, so we have stragglies, but that's okay. We're gonna do some coloring in a day or two. You guys can watch me do that. But we'll get her over here to the bath right now, okay? And then we'll just touch up stuff later. Because she's dirty, you're dirty, right? But honestly, I don't even know if I want to do any more dogs right now. What time is it? 2 hours? 9 o'clock? I think we're going to have to end it with her, so I'm going to bathe her over here on the other side, right here. Let me see if I can get her in this tub, if she can stand up there. If she won't be too tall. You're going to be too tall for that tub? And then we'll have to start tomorrow. And tomorrow's a pretty busy day, so hopefully I will be seeing you. All right, baby girl. You did so good. Yes, you did. Let's get you over here. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. Ready? Up, up, up. And I did want to show you guys a nipple, right? So look at her nipples. Look how big her nipples are. Look at this nipple right here. You do not want to catch those nipples with a 7-blade. You know what I mean? You have to be careful. So we went and did it with a 10-blade. Yeah, you can make it. You can do this. You can do it. Okay, there you go. Stay there for me, okay? After this, all the puppies have to go out. I'm going to put these in your ear. There we go. You guys ready? Let's do this. Get her bath. I'm going to use some conditioner. I'm going to just wash this. This is my own thing. You don't have to do what I'm doing. We're going to blow this up. Rainforest conditioner, so the conditioner, shampoo, the liquid silk. I'm applying that conditioner right now while the water warms up. Okay, I'm going to turn you around. Turn you around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Good girl. That drain is not working. Embarrassing. You can't even see the drain here, can you? Nope. BP. Woohoo! You're too much, girl. Thanks, BP. So last night's video, you just go to My Favorite Groomer on YouTube, click on my logo, and it says videos and then lives. Hit lives, and it should be in chronological order. And we have to take you out for a second so this can drain. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's check it, okay? Let me get this over here. Come here, baby. Ready? Come on. Come on. Up, 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 up. There you go. Stay there a second. I don't recommend this tub, so if you're seeing me use it, doesn't mean I love it. If you want a tub or a big table or something like that, please call me and get coaching. I have tried every single tub kind of on the market, and so I know what to tell you what to do and what not to do. So just FYI, just because I'm using it doesn't mean I love it. Okay, let's go back over there. You have to try something in order to educate people to buy it. And so have I ever said go buy this tub? The answer is no. I've never said that. Do not buy this tub. I'll just be honest with you. Ooh! Just so you know, that conditioner has left the coat extremely slippery smooth. Like it is extremely smooth. And we're not even done rinsing. Okay, I'm going to turn you around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Good girl. You see? You see? Very good. Very good. Very good. Don't tell anybody your face is that skinny, okay? Don't tell anybody, all right? Okay? You're gonna shake? Hold on, let me get out of the way. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, wait. Let me get out of the way. Go ahead. Go ahead and shake now. This is like bowling for dollars. Dollars. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let me check your ears. Did you shake out? Oh, you still got a cotton ball in that one? And in that one? That's awesome. All that shaking and they're still there? Yeah. Put 2 in the ears. 2 in each ear if you want to avoid water getting in the ears. See? 1, 2. Let me see that one. 1, 2. Usually the first one gets shaken out, and she shook quite hard a second ago. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. Oh wait, don't go anywhere yet. There you go. Come here. Stay there a second. Turn. Look up. There you go. Lower this a second. There you go. All right, we're almost gonna wrap it up, so I can go grab some really late light dinner. Well, not grab it, it's in the fridge probably, but she'll air dry, so that's kind of cool. And then I can go let puppies out before it gets too late. Good girl. Good girl. This one's dirty now. Let me see. Let me get you out there. Hi. Hi, can you see? Can you guys see YouTube? Thanks so much for having a blast with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's some baby powder. I don't really like the baby powder smell, honestly. It's kind of like baby powder reminds me of baby's butt, but they have some. I won't carry it, but I can find a link for you if you email me. Go to myfavoritegroomer.com at the bottom. Hit the contact me and send me an email to my Yahoo. It says it right there. Just copy that, paste it, and send me an email, and I will get it for you. A link to buy it. They used to sell, I used to have it, you know, in a kit, but I really like what I sell now. And I don't like to carry a bunch of stuff that only some people like. I like to carry something that everybody will likely like. And that I can use, and it smells great, and it retains the smell for a long time, which is why I carry the Pet Silk. So again, we're gonna let her air dry, and we'll probably do a color. Tomorrow's a really busy day, and I still may squeeze in like one of the dogs at least. So we'll see how busy it is tomorrow and how that goes. Either the next few days is gonna be really busy, so we should see you like every day. So keep an eye, make sure your bell is on YouTube. Your bell has notifications on for YouTube. So when I go live, you'll get it. Most of you guys know that. Some of you new, that's who I'm talking to, that you don't know that. What's your head? Make sure your bell's on so you get that notification, okay, that we're live. If her hair was really thick everywhere, I would want to not blow dry her, but blow out excess water. Since it's kind of late at night, I would still blow it out, but not keep her on the table for a long blow out all the way. But I would blow out the excess water so that it can air dry faster. So we did some numbers today, me and a friend of mine that came in, a dog trainer actually, and we did some numbers, and Faith is 13 years old, and we still have to groom her, we still have to bathe her, and Saki is 11. And we were talking about just definitely like as they've gotten older, as they've been, no, not older, clients that get older I don't blow dry after a certain point, but Saki and Faith and Brownie, they don't get blow dried at all. For most of their life, they've been just air dry dogs. Yeah, maybe once in a really cold winter day, I might have blow dried Saki, but her whole life with me, and she was months old, like 3 months old or something when I picked her up, has all been air dry. So I'm really ecstatic that they have lived so long, you know, and they look like they can still keep going a little longer. All right? Let's do one more little drop here, okay? Since we kind of used water. And then there is some, let me check this hair right there. Oh, I had some right there. His hair, if it's curling down, you know how it curls down and hits your face? I don't want that to do that. Curl down and hit her eyeball. There we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. See how, can you tell how it curls? Can you see that? Let me show you. So she's closed her eyes, and I have to open her eyelid, and see how her eyelids curl into each other as they shut. There's such a problem that the eyelashes will actually grow into the eye. There's such a problem that they have radiation that they do to help it stop. Isn't that crazy? And it's really expensive. So I just want to make sure all those eyelashes are not in her eye. And again, I tried it myself. I cut the eyelashes all the way down to see if that was a better attempt. And the answer is no, it was worse. It was a bad move. I did it twice just to make sure. So I let them grow out just to make sure. I don't love eyelashes, but in this case, since she has a little minute eye problem now that we're still trying to fix, you don't want anything poking in her eye. And the way her eyelids close are different than most other dogs. There is a, oh, you got a little something here. There's a little like, it kind of goes like that, but it's funny because the eyelashes still stick out, so it goes, and then you have to open it and look and move the eyelashes out from inside her eye. And not all dogs have that blink, you know? Who knew that that could be a thing? Everybody's different, every dog is different, every human is different, and one eye is different than the other eye. All right, let's do a tiny bit of I keep saying that, liquid silk serum. Tiny bit, just a tiny bit, okay? This smells so delish. It smells like an enhanced rainforest shampoo, so this will help retain that smell that we love. And it's an oil, so get it off of your fingers and all the way on the coat. And then when it dries, it will be silky smooth. And you can still do right before all that, and even when I'm brushing up, the stuff leave-in conditioner that we'll use while we're brushing doesn't have a scent to it. If it does, it's just the type of chemicals they're using. It isn't like a flavorful scent. So we'll still use that when we brush her when she's dry. Okay, we're gonna let you go. I bet you have to potty too, huh? Wanna go outside? Let me let her out and I'll be right back to say goodbye. How was your tail, girl? Did that hurt? Did that hurt? Come here. Come here. Will you come up here? Come here, come here. Come here, show them how normal you are. Come on. Come on. Come here, girl. Come on. Come on. Yeah, are you happy now? Are you happy? Show them that you're just obedient. Come here. Come here. Woo! Are you, come on. Woo! Oh, you're just obedient, right? So, like, smart. One more time, one more time, one more time. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Hey, baby. Hi. What? Oh, you want to get up there? What? I know. Oh, she wants to get up? Don't fight on TV, man. Don't be fighting on TV. Are you jelly? Okay, sit down. Sit down. Angel, up. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Miracle, you're jealous? We just said her name. Come on. Come on. Hey, no fighting. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Go. Go. Come on, get on the table. Come on, let's go. Go, get on the table. Come on, get on the table, go. Good girl. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Can I get some kisses? Can I get some kisses? Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Was that maybe the way the name reveal should have been? Just a surprise? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Look over there. Look over there. Look over there. Look right there. Look right there. Look up. Look up right there. Look right there. Look, right there. Here, sit, 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 sit. Good girl. Good girl. Are you happy? Did you get groomed? Did you get groomed? You did? Are you so happy? Come here. Oh, I love you. Say goodnight, goodbye. Angel, you jelly? Come here. Angel. Angel, you want? Is your turn? Is it your turn? Oh, that was my nose. That was my nose, girl. That was my nose. Okay, come on, let's go. Go. Up. Go. You're so jealous. You're so jealous. Oh. Look, everyone's awake. Everyone's awake now. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'll let you two out and I gotta come back real quick. Let's go. Out. All right, guys, love you. I gotta go. I gotta let these puppies out. We'll see you live tomorrow. Be sure you check that subscribe button and the bell so you get the notifications. But thanks a lot for being out here tonight. One last time, because tomorrow I'm not gonna tell you this. Tonight's promo code at myfavoritegroomer.com is TEN. Use that, baby. It's a pretty decent deal, $10 off 100. So get your blades, everything we talked about, clippers, blades, scissors, combs, spray, liquid silk, shampoo, all kinds of great stuff, even your Groom loop cover, okay? Everything I use tonight is gonna be so helpful for you. But thanks a lot for being here. Thanks for your donations. Mwah, I love you guys so much. And so we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Good night. I know, right? Okay, bye, you guys. I want to talk, but I gotta go do puppies. Love you guys. Bye.